Hello and welcome back to Emily Cat 176. It's Friday. Another week has gone past. I didn't do a poetry post this week on Wednesday, and that has to be on hold for the time being because life is quite busy at the moment, so I'm just going to be doing Mondays and Fridays for the time being. So, of course, because it's books, I'm talking about the books today that you read to be entertained. They're not great classics or anything like that. They're just a good story told well, and you just sit down and you say, entertain me. Because I have got another Dan Brown book, The Lost Symbol. Now, a couple of weeks ago, was it last week or the week before, I was saying that I'd listened to the Da Vinci Code because I had seen that video about, was it Rennes de Chateau, that mentioned the Da Vinci Code. And these books, and I don't think he professes to be a great writer, but he writes... they're readable books. Impossible to put down, another mind-blowing Robert Langdon story. Well, I wouldn't say it's impossible to put down, but you just read them and you enjoy them for what they are. I don't see anything wrong with that. As I said, I finished To Kill a Mockingbird. I started listening to Go Set a Watchman, and I've returned it early. That sort of book, I don't think it's got the magic that To Kill a Mockingbird had, but that's okay. And I finished listening to the Peter James book, and I really like Peter James books. Now, as I said, I listened to the Da Vinci Code. The same character is in this one, this Robert Langdon. They're enjoyable to read, and they don't make you think much. And especially with Dan Brown, he weaves some truths in with other things. I know some people think that he's writing about true things, and I don't doubt in the books some of the things are, but not everything is, of course. So yeah, Da Vinci Code. I think this is the next one after the Da Vinci Code. I think he is. I think it is. As I said, I don't really know Dan Brown books very well. Inferno, Florence. Yeah, seems to use the same angels and angels and demons. He seems to use the same character. Inferno. Will I read all of them? I don't know, but this one, how much have I read? I'm up to page 32. So I've read about not many pages at all. It's quite a big book. It's got over 669, about 670 pages. So let me know if any of you have read Dan Brown. I said he's a very well-known author. And do you like these books? I would put these books with the like Clive Cussler books, which of course now are being written by other people. Those books are Clive Cussler, and they're using his name because he passed away a couple of years ago, as some of them do now, and it makes you wonder who's writing the books, sort of thing. But that's how I would group them. they're sort of adventure books, if I could put it that way. So this is what I'm reading at the moment. As I said, I'm actually listening to an Agatha Christie book at the moment because I haven't decided what to listen, because as I said, mainly audiobooks. I haven't decided what to listen to next, because I was planning on listening to Go Set a Watchman, read by Reese Witherspoon. I don't know, I don't think it just quite captured the same magic as To Kill a Mockingbird. What do you think? Have any of you read that book? Do you think it is the same as To Kill a Mockingbird? And there's another book I'm trying to get, and I can't find it anywhere here in Melbourne. I don't know if it's out yet in Australia. That's called Sisters in Death. I saw a video with an interview, Eli, what was his name? Eli something. Sisters in Death. It's about the Black Dahlia murder and someone else. That's not very helpful, is it? But Sisters in Death it's called, so I'm on the lookout for that because that looked very interesting too. So yeah, lots of books to read and listen to. As I said, I think the Peter James book was the second one in the series. I might try and get book 3 and try and read them sort of in order, because some series are better if they're read in order. So yeah, that's it for Friday. As I said, let me know if you like Dan Brown as an author. Do you like reading these kinds of books? I really don't see anything wrong with it. It's the same with some films. You just sit there and go, entertain me. But anyway, so you enjoy your weekend. Of course I'm going to see something tomorrow. Of course I am. And I will be back on Monday. Bye.